the number one trait that all alpha males have that beta males don't have. And this is the number one trait that literally all alpha males possess that beta males do not. And that number one trait, as I make sure the camera's straight here, that number one trait that all alpha males have is a little something called masculine polarity. Say it with me, boys. Masculine polarity. Now, what is masculine polarity? Well, in a nutshell, masculine polarity is the ability to stay grounded and centered in your own energy without needing any external forces or anybody else's approval. Right? You're just grounded and centered in your own energy. And this is something that a lot of beta males don't possess. And the reason why is because most beta males are, in fact, governed by outside entities, by the external versus the internal. Okay? Most beta males need that approval from the outside world. They need that approval from everyone else telling them they're doing the right thing. I'm on the right path. Somebody tell me what to do. They take their marching orders from the mainstream media, Hollywood, late night talk show hosts, right? They take their marching orders from them, telling them how to live, what to do, how to stay safe, and all this other stuff, right? I mean, it's kind of like when the pandemic was going on and you saw a lot of people, even at the end, it was hilarious when they removed the mask order. When they removed that mask order, at least where I was, you still saw people like driving alone in their cars wearing their masks, right? And I saw many people, mostly women, double masking. They were like wearing double masks, which is really, really horrible for your immune system to breathe in your own germs, right? I mean, disregarding the fact that most people who were even wearing masks back during that time were not even ever washing their masks. How many people did you see walking around with the same mask like after 6 months, and it was like unwashed, still like super dirty, all this bacteria in it, and here they are like breathing it in while I'm alone in my car and all this other stuff. But that's just a very, very small example of somebody who cannot think for themselves, somebody who has a chip and not a brain, right? They're not using their brain, but they're using the chip that's been implanted in their heads by the mainstream, by Hollywood, by late night talk show hosts. So at the end of the day, alpha males have what's called masculine polarity, which is the ability to think for themselves, to have their own individual thoughts, needs, values, beliefs, right? They have the ability to trust their gut and not immediately trust authority or what they're being told by the matrix. They are able to think for themselves, and above all else, they're able to stay grounded and centered in their own energy, even while being attacked by everyone else. Because one thing you have to understand about going off the beaten path in life, which most alpha males do, right? We go off the beaten path, whatever it is we're doing in life, whether it's through our job or our career, right? We're constantly going off the beaten path. We're constantly doing our own thing. We're constantly just like pioneering a new adventure for ourselves, right? I mean, you're going to be attacked when you do these things. Even when I left my corporate job, right? I left my safe, comfy, six-figure career corporate job to start my own business, and I can't think of a single person who supported me in that decision. Everybody was against it, right? My own family was against it. All my friends were against it. My girl at the time was against it. Everybody was against it. Nobody supported me in this decision, but I did it anyway, even while everybody was attacking me, right? And imagine like trying to build a business and freaking out over the fact that you're losing all your money, going down to your last 500 bucks, and even when you're at your worst, people are still attacking you. They're attacking you even harder, because when you're most vulnerable, that's when people attack you, right? People don't attack you when you're at your most strongest points. They attack you when you're at your most weakest points. So imagine that, like just being attacked, like crazy barrage of attacks while you're weakest, but you're able to remain centered and grounded in your own energy. You're able to remain fully positive with 100% belief in the direction you're headed in, regardless of what anyone else has to say about it, regardless of what anyone around you has to say about it. That is masculine polarity. Because what a beta would do, right? A beta who's stuck in his feminine energy would do is he would kowtow. He would be like, you know, maybe you people are right. Maybe I am foolish. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this with my life, right? Maybe you're right. Same thing with like dating, right? With when it comes to dating women, you know, or teaching pickup, right? Teaching pickup. You don't think I get hate for teaching pickup? I mean, this is the one thing that I've been teaching for the last few decades that has really made me successful, that I've become one of the best in the world at, that I've used to help other men improve their dating lives, meet their future wives. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I've had students who have not only gotten married thanks to my teachings, but have now had children thanks to my teachings, now have a family. Some of their kids are now in high school because of my teachings from the past. You know, so it's insane to see, and I continue to have these success stories to this very day, right? I get a number of men messaging me, I mean, all the time, telling me about how they were on the verge of suicide and they stopped because they found my coaching lessons. Or men who just want to say thank you, like for saving their lives or being the father that they never had. I mean, we literally get dozens upon dozens of these thank you messages per day through our social media, through maybe our YouTube channel. I mean, if we count my YouTube channel, we probably get hundreds of these per day, right? Thousands per month, tens of thousands per year, right? If we want to total it all. And it's insane, like the impact I've had on people's lives, to the point where, I mean, now I have like a 250,000 total YouTube following across both of my channels. It's insane, right? But I still get attacked. I still get attacked from people. I got attacked when I had like 10 subscribers. I was getting attacked. Like people like, do something with your life. What kind of life is this, Steve? Picking up girls and all this other stuff. And it's like, this is my path and purpose. And obviously it's clearly helping other men, not only saving their marriages, helping them define marriage, and helping them to stop themselves from committing suicide. What are you doing with your life? Right? What are you doing with your life? Are you having the impact that I'm having? I don't think so. Right? But either way, even through the attacks, I stayed icy and non-reactive, right? Why? Because I have that masculine polarity, and I just stayed on my path and purpose. I mean, to the point where I did build a successful business. I built a 7-figure business, right? I built a following with hundreds of thousands of subscribers all around the world, and it's thanks to the fact that I don't really take advice from anyone but me. I trust my gut, and I listen to myself, right? I mean, even though statistically, and people were giving me statistics that they were like, hey, you know, after the age of 40, if you're broke, your chances of becoming financially successful, your chances of becoming a millionaire are almost impossible. You're going up against impossible odds. It just doesn't happen. It's never going to happen. And you know what? I made it happen. I didn't listen to the odds, right? As Han Solo says, never tell me the odds. You guys watch that brilliant scene in Star Wars, the very first Star Wars, where they're like going through this asteroid field in the Millennium Falcon, right? Han Solo's just trying to like navigate through these asteroids, and then you got a dickhead C-3PO behind him going, but sir, the chances of us getting through this asteroid field are 1,000,000,000,000 to 1. And he was like, never tell me the odds. It's the same thing. Never tell me the odds. And because I don't listen to the odds and I listen to myself, I became successful. As you will, as you will. This is why you want to trust your gut. You don't want to listen to other people. You want to have that masculine polarity and have trust in yourself. You want to have that self-trust, that self-efficacy, that self-belief in yourself that you're going to get it done, right? No matter what it is. And this is the one trait that alpha males throughout history have possessed, is they've had that masculine polarity, that self-centeredness, that self-belief in themselves to get things done no matter what. Okay? No matter what. And beta males just don't have this. Why? Because beta males are just too weak. Beta males are constantly just looking for approval from others. They're looking for that validation from others to tell them, like, yeah, you're on the right path, rather than just doing it, rather than just taking action and then making mistakes, falling down, and then getting back up and doing it all over again, trying to become better, because that's how winning is done, really. That's how winning is done. It's not done by looking to the outside, but that is the one trait that all alpha males have that beta males don't. So we have that masculine polarity. We're not stuck in our feminine energy, we have masculine polarity. Because when you're stuck in your feminine energy, guess what, guys? You're gonna be emotional, you're gonna be reactive, you're gonna be constantly angry, you're gonna be throwing hissy fits like a chick, you're just going to overreact to any situation that is in conflict with your beliefs, your values, or your ideas, or who you are as a man. Whereas a man who has masculine polarity could care less, right? Just care less, because you're just so busy focused on yourself that you don't focus on other people. You're just too busy focused on yourself and becoming the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. Whereas guys who don't possess masculine energy, right, but they're stuck in their feminine energy, are constantly going to be looking outside of themselves, not only for approval, but for direction. They're going to constantly be looking outside of themselves to judge other people. This is something you commonly do when you're in your feminine frame, when you don't have masculine polarity. You just judge other people. You don't have that, you haven't achieved that social maturity yet, where you have that social empathy and compassion for other people's values and beliefs. You're like, okay, I don't agree with them, but I get it. I get where that dickhead's coming from. I get it, all right? He grew up with this type of background, or he might have had these type of experiences where, okay, I understand where he's coming from, but I'm not going to attack him just because I'm threatened by his beliefs or I think he's an idiot. I don't need to, because he's on his own path. And you know what? I don't have time to attack him because I'm too busy focused on being me and improving me, right? I mean, when it comes to the point where you're perfect and you don't need improvement and you become God, then you can start, you can start laying down the law. But I'm gonna put my money on the fact that you're not God and you're not perfect and you haven't reached that level yet, right? So focus on yourself, don't focus on others. But this is something you commonly do when you are stuck in your feminine frame and you have not achieved that masculine polarity. Okay, and just really quickly, just to finish up on the subject of masculine polarity, one area where it's very powerful is with pickup and game and interacting with women. Because something that I teach guys is there's two ways to attract a woman. It's either through spinning attraction or through masculine polarity. Now, when you're new at this, you will try to attract women through just that, spinning attraction, right? You'll like make jokes with her, poke fun at her. I mean, and I do this a lot too when I'm bored. I'll like pick the girl up, spin her around, right? Pump up her buying temperature, amp her up, and create attraction with her through spinning the magic, as we call it, spinning attraction. But other times where I don't feel like doing that and I feel like just being a little more masculine and exercising that masculine polarity, many of those times I won't do anything and I'll just kind of stand in front of the girl and really not put any effort at all and attract her through my own self-centeredness and groundedness, using that masculine polarity. And it's really freaky, because it's something that we discovered through years of game, is like the less we do, the more the girl gets attracted. But you can only make that happen through a place of being in your masculine polarity. Not your feminine energy, but your masculine polarity. Because if you're stuck in your feminine energy, if the girl takes a shot at you or tries to shit test you, you're gonna be like, what? What do you mean you don't like my shirt? What are you talking about? You'll lash out. So that is the difference, guys, between masculine polarity and feminine energy, and that is the one trait that all alpha males have that beta males do not, is we have masculine polarity. As always, drop your comments below, leave your comments below, and share with everyone else. And until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets signing out here from my DeLorean. Yes, we're in my DeLorean, just to prove it to you. There go the doors, right? The gull-wing doors. Signing out from the DeLorean, gonna head home. And don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe. It tells YouTube you love my content, you're digging it, you're feeling it, and you want me to produce more of it. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further that I am teaching you, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I'm hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my content from YouTube in the event they try to shut me down one day, where they won't be able to, right? Because I have all of my premium Alpha Male Secrets content on a private, secure, encrypted server where you can access it 24/7, 365 days a year, no matter what. So this is the absolute best way to support my work, guys. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. As we run off in the DeLorean. Till next time. Woo! Man, it drives like a dream. Ugh, I love this car.